Hi guys. Hope everybody is well. So many of you are here already. Um, let's see. Hi guys. How was every? Can you guys hear me first of all? I hope you can. Please let me know, somebody, if you can hear me. Hi, Miss Suzanne. Let's see. Sherry, Jen, Better with the Irish, Autistic Shell, Tina, Truffle 85. Hi, Miss Anne, Janet. Who else is here? Chronically B Queen, Brianna H, Sunny D, Kentucky Girl. Can you guys hear me? Oh, awesome, awesome. You can hear me. So, you guys, I just want to come on. I'm sorry for if the glare of my glasses irritates anybody, but I just needed to actually come on. I've been so busy with getting the kiddos back to school. I'm just that type of person that leaves everything last minute. I just can't get out of that habit. It's just who I am. I've got so much going on. I've been doing some improvements at my son's home because, as you guys know, they're having a baby soon. So we've just been going over there each and every day and, doing odds and ends on that, but all well and good. I hope everybody is staying warm, staying cool, because this heat is absolutely, I have no words for this heat. But anyway, the reason, you guys, I want to actually come on here is because, this whole Morvan McRae story it's so heartbreaking. And what's even more heartbreaking is the fact that Katie Joy is actually herself making this into a circus. Because it really doesn't take anything to just separate yourself. That's all you got to do is separate yourself. She is the one that came out and exposed Morvan's biological mother for all her criminal history. The biological dad, she released all his criminal past, what he's done. And in my opinion, that's of no relevance at this point. The whole situation right now and the whole focus should be on Morvan. If you are a person of faith, I believe in prayers. Prayers get answered, and at the end of the day, it's God's will, whatever He wants. But this is going a bit too far, and let me just state this. I'm going to talk about Molly Golightly. This is not the time or the place this is just my opinion. I know a lot of people dislike her, all well and good. She is I don't want to be offensive, but she's outspoken and nobody can hold that against anybody. If you're an outspoken person, that's who you're going to be. That person's not going to change because you have any hard feelings or anything like that. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, Molly Golightly, she just tells it the way it is. She stands in her truth. She stands with what she has done in the past. Who are we to judge that? There I'm judging Katie Joy for the foul person that she is being. But at the end of the day, this was sent to me today and it's just like totally disgusting. You guys, I don't even know how to stream. I'm going to be reading this off to you, but you can find it. It's all over Twitter. So Katie Joy posts, the truth comes out. Admin of Justice for Vaughan publicly admitted last night that she loves Molly, aka Marissa, and asked her to help LATISHA. Last week, Tony reached out to me and wanted me to delete my post about my concern about Vaughan's biological family, their intentions, and trying to show both sides of the story. Now, let's not forget one thing. When Katie Joy first started reporting on the story, she felt that by having Molly Golightly and Justice for All on her channel, she felt as though she could override them. She felt that she was superior to them. These people will actually bring more subscribers over to her, and people will start focusing on her because she's the bigger channel. And then she went forward and she distinctly said that Andrea McRae, murdered her husband. First of all, how can you murder somebody when they're still here on this earth? Secondly, she said that Dre McRae actually overdosed her husband and then strangled him. Now, this woman has no brains, period. She'll do anything and say anything just for the attention. But anyway, let me move forward. This was after almost 2 weeks of Marissa berating me, bullying me, and lying about me on her lives. Now, give credit where credit is due. I watched that live, where Marissa found out that Katie Joy had actually posted her criminal history, or whatever you want to call it. So in turn, and this is the funniest thing about it all, the mugshot that Molly Golightly showed, this idiot, Katie Joy, claimed that that was her mugshot, just so she could play victim. The Molly Golightly doxed her. Why would anybody do something like that? Why would you claim a fake mugshot just to want to claim or play the victim? It just makes no sense. I was asked by members of John JFE to look into this story. Edmund Tony wanted Marissa for the story because she loves Molly. During that time, I didn't respond to Molly. I allowed her to attack and verbally abuse me on her lives for almost 2 weeks. When I started getting death threats, here we go one more time. One more time. Oh, hi, Nick. Hope you're well. During that time, I didn't respond to Molly. I allowed her to attack and verbally abuse me on her lives for almost 2 weeks. When I started getting death threats and threats from my family over her behavior, I clapped back asking Molly to stop. No, you did not ask Molly to stop. You were, I don't even know what word to use for the way she carried on that live. She herself was at that point, found out, or should I say, more people found out the disgusting, vile, pathetic, and petty person that she is. So she just went off. Tony didn't care I was getting death threats. She said it was part of my job. I can assure you that very rarely in my job do I get death threats. Oh, really, Katie Joy? You have such a fucking selective memory. When you were going through your lawsuits with Tati Westbrook, what did you claim then? Didn't you say Tina was harassing you? People were sending you death threats. Police were coming to your house. Did you forget about all that? Moving on. No one in any occupation should accept death threats as part of their jobs. I was having anxiety at night. What the fuck? Is it going back to when, and you're all going to call me names and come after me, but whatever. When EKC People Suck Aaron read your report, what did you claim then? You were turned, what's curled up in a ball in your closet because of, it's like, come on, man, Katie Joy, you need to stop. I was having anxiety at night because I know Molly and her people show up at people's homes. I know they have no problem doxing, harassing, stalking, and trespassing. Molly has trespassed and harassed numerous families she has covered. Why wouldn't I be fearful she'd do that to me? Because looking from an outsider in, Molly Golightly goes after people that are accused of doing vile, disgusting things to their kids, allegedly, and people that refuse to stand up for what's right. Thank you so much, Autistic Shell, for your super chat. I appreciate you. I like Molly doesn't hold back. You know what to expect from her. Yes, she's controversial, but we all do controversial things. I'm used to behavior like Molly's. It's the Latinas in us, in the same foot in the mouth. You know what? But instead, I was told to delete and shut up. First, Tony claimed and reached out to Molly and me. Then she claimed another admin was talking to Molly while she talked to me, neither of which I believed. This is not about ego. It's absolutely about ego, or Katie Joy cannot handle rejection. One of the two. Anyone that knows me knows that I don't care about that. Oh, you absolutely do. What I do care about honesty and my safety. Honesty where, Katie Joy? In the drain outside your home? You don't know what the word honesty means. Thank you, Patricia, for your super sticker. I appreciate you. Tony will not allow anyone to ask questions about Letitia's intentions, and she picked Molly, knowing Molly's background to help in the case. How do you know? How does Katie Joy know Miss Letitia's intention? This is not the time or the place to dig into people's past. If you are giving, if you are donating, you're doing it out of the fucking kindness of your heart. You're not doing it with, oh, what are they going to do with the money? As long as you're giving with the goodness out of your heart and knowing what's the cause, good for you. But is it because, Katie Joy, you're not getting this money? Is there any wonder why Molly's tyrannical behavior has been allowed? When Sherelle and I both expressed concerns that it was weird for Letitia to only speak to one blogger, we were laughed at. Did anybody else besides Molly and Katie Joy? Because I heard through the grapevine that Katie Joy wasn't being very professional. Let's put it that way. I'm just saying. This is not typical. Families that have concern about a loved one speak to anyone and everyone. They want the story to travel and reach bigger platforms. Absolutely. Absolutely. KJ, have you seen how many people have put out stories about this, Katie Joy? You guys, I apologize for not reading your comments. I just want to get through these posts. This story has been reported by so many channels. You are the only, I got to hold my mouth, you guys. You are the only idiot that tends to take things way too far. You are the one, in my opinion, that should know this above everybody else. When you're in a situation like this, always keep your family's well-being in the back of your mind. Why do you have to always be so controversial? Why go ahead and blame somebody for a crime that hasn't even been committed? Why are you always the one that must be the go-to? You're a joke. Next post. Okay, so I haven't updated lately because there's nothing to update. No, hold on. You were the one, Katie Joy, that said you were no longer going to talk about the story. What is wrong with this woman? Am I just... Vaughn is still in a coma. He is a track, and according to LATISHA, does receive some oxygen. Saw that in one of her responses to questions. So this fucking woman is sitting and stalking these people's pages. Don't you have other things to take care of, Katie Joy? Because at this point now, it's like somebody needs to get a restraining order out on you. Just my opinion. Jay is not banned from the hospital, and she comes and goes as she pleases. 4 to 5 hour daily streams, fundraising continues, and people are demanding transparency from YouTubers and Vaughn's bio family. Not anybody's fucking business. If you want to support this family, all well and good. If you don't want to support the family, keep it moving. It's as easy as that. LATISHA has not filed a single court case for Vaughn's care. Yeah, Katie Joy, because you fucking sitting by the computer day in and day out, hour after hour, waiting for something to be filed so you can report on it. It's like, what the fuck? Fundraising has expanded for an endless amount of money. Yeah, well, clearly because you were the fraud to actually ask for your money back from this family and said that this is a fraudulent fundraiser. If this was such a fraudulent fundraiser, why didn't they shut this fucking GoFundMe down? So you, the grown woman that you are, the journalist that you are, had to be so petty and lie to get your money back so you could give it to the opposite side. I'm not saying that they beefing with each other, but I'm just saying. Edmund's mods are leaving Justice for Vaughan. Tony is lying, saying this is not true. People are blocked and kicked out of Justice for Vaughan for asking for transparency. No charges have been filed against Ray. The kids are still in our custody. And let me tell you something, Katie Joy. You were the one that said that you are fighting for these kids. When I watched Justice for All last night and he showed a video where this woman is in fucking Las Vegas and left her 3 babies home alone, 5 years old, 11 years old, and 12 years old. Who the fuck does that? Is there not something wrong with that picture? You are also for Jay, but I guarantee you, once you come into contact with Jay, you're going to be the first one to run away because that's how fucking petrified and scared you are of even a damn fly. More people are waking up and realizing this situation is not what it seemed. Many people have requested refunds at your suggestion. Let's not forget that. Because you put it in people's minds that this woman, Miss LATISHA, I apologize for saying that woman, because Miss LATISHA, you dug into her life and found out that she drives the latest SUV, which I'm sure your heart pines for. So you had to put it out there that why is she asking for money when she got a brand new SUV? That SUV was bought in 2020. If she drove from Savannah, Georgia to Arizona, could that not have been maybe a husband's car because it was economically better or to save on gas? But you see, your brain doesn't go that far. All you got on your mind is, oh, people need to believe me. Oh, I'm trustworthy. I'm the go-to. I know everything. You know shit. Justice for Vaughan appears to have no direction and lost all sight of Vaughan. No, woman, you have lost sight of Vaughan. You know how many people that I hear of on a daily basis that is praying for Vaughan, or should I say more Vaughan? But you can't even do that. You won't even do that because you're all about the drama. You're not even concerned about your family's safety or well-being because you're going on and on and on fucking things that are irrelevant. That's all I got. Don't shoot the messenger. Updates. I filmed 3 videos that I edited and had hour-long interview with the source connected to Gypsy Blend. Oh, fuck, that's bullshit. Today, Molly, aka Marissa Zadinsky, had a meltdown on her channel. And how the fuck did you know that, Katie Joy? Because that's how stalkerish you are. You sat there, and let me say this. She'll say, oh no, one of her subscribers sent this to her, as per usual. She lost a ton of subscribers after yelling at people, joking about having a drunk fundraiser on Friday while promoting LATISHA's Cash App, and mocked others who said she was doing this for money. What's the difference, KJ? Don't you do the same thing? Don't you go on your lives drunk? Even, you know your lawsuits with 7M? When I watched a video by quite a few people, and when the opposing attorney that's representing 7M told the judge that you sat on your Instagram live and was drunk making accusations about these people. So it seems as though Molly Golightly is not the only one that does drunken live. So get a grip. Her criminal history also became a topic of discussion. Katie Joy, maybe you should take a lesson out of, or a page out of Molly Golightly's book. She owns her shit. You can't own your shit. because you want to be this above person. You ain't shit. Marissa Zadinsky has a long history in the media of showing up at high-profile cases. She's had the police called on her numerous times. Who cares? I don't care. I'm just there to get reports or feedback on Marvon McRae. So people have a choice. It's either you want to watch her or you don't want to watch her. That's the best part about life. We have choices. What are you getting out of this? Does it make you feel any better, Katie Joy? In December 2003, here we go, Marissa was charged with embezzlement and the theft of U.S. property in federal court in Georgia. After completing a pretrial diversion program, prosecutors dismissed the charges. Pretrial diversion is a program. There goes the lawyer. There goes the lawyer. Pretrial diversion is a program through the federal government which provides supervision and programs to prevent first-time offenders from reoffending. In 2019, Marissa was arrested in New Orleans for allegedly stealing from a stripper at a club. She was charged with theft. Now, to answer or correct that, go feel free. Molly Golightly addressed that on one of her lives. I will find it and I'll put it in this video. But I'm not here to make best friends. You know, I enjoy Molly Golightly. She is hilarious. I know when to switch off. Let's put it that way. Okay. But I'd rather sit through her bullshit or her colorfulness than to sit through one of your videos, which is like, but I gotta do it. In January 2022, a police report was filed against Marissa for filming children inside a church from an outside window. Summer Wells' mom was also reported her for trespassing on a property. Marissa showed up at a job site for Donald and Candace Wells. She and her friends yelled and protested while they were on the job. The couple lost their job due to the harassment. Candace and Don have never been named suspects in their daughter's disappearance. Marissa became notorious during Chris Watts' murder trial when she mocked murder victim Shanann Watts and harassed her brother. Marissa blamed Shanann for Chris murdering her. During Gabby Petito's disappearance and murder investigation, Marissa arrested and protested outside the home of Brian Laundrie's parents. Marissa is not a hero, in my opinion. Who the fuck said she is a hero? Who said she's a hero? This is what she does. What do you want, Katie Joy? You need to get over it. Justice for Vaughn wanted Marissa to help LATISHA. Why? Sharing so you can see who was leading LATISHA's fundraising. I don't care if Molly makes money. All YouTubers make money. But Justice for Vaughn started because people were outraged at Andrea exploiting and profiting of Vaughn's medical condition. Absolutely. For anyone who is going to criticize me, I haven't uploaded a video on this topic in 7 days. The post will make me $0. So why are you doing it, Katie Joy? So you can try maintain whatever reputation you have. Why are you doing this? Because all this is irrelevant, you guys. It's all about Marvon. If you want to give to this family, go ahead, give. You're giving it out of the goodness of your heart. Don't listen to bullshit like this, especially a person that is being sued so many times, that can't hold herself accountable, that can't admit her own faults, cannot admit when she's wrong, will not put the safety of her family first. Why is that so hard to understand or to grasp? Let that go. This is all about Marvon. The bullshit about him being a person of color, that needs to stop. He is a human being. This is where I stand with this whole situation. When I heard about it, I was watching the clips of Andrea, whatever it is. She seemed to have been a normal person. But as time went by, she lost all this weight. Her demeanor changed. She started, it's whatever she's on, it affected her mental state. And I can't get through my mind how somebody can be so obsessed with knives. And for her to leave, her 3 children at home alone. Who does that for 4 days? And how come nobody caught that? Those kids and Mavon deserve respect. Mavon deserves his dignity. Forget the bullshit. The bullshit, everything else at this point is totally irrelevant. It truly is irrelevant. Because you got this young man that's laying there in a coma. Nobody knows his side of the story. God answers prayers, you guys. I've experienced miracles in my life. Let's just keep focused on Mavon. And also, Katie Joy, if it is you are getting these death threats, put your son's well-being ahead of everything else about how you feel, what you look like to the court of public opinion, because he deserves better. He deserves to be kept safe. There's not a moment that goes by that I pray that the Lord's will be done, that he allows Mavon to come back, because he's still so young. He has so much ahead of him. This is just who I am, you guys. I always just get, that's why I don't cover these type of things. I always get so emotional. That could be anybody's kid. Just set aside all your differences. Do what you're gonna do. Stand with me in prayer. Mavon deserves better. All this back and forth, and KJ, just stop. That's all you gotta do is just stop. I gotta stop crying first of all. Okay, let me read you guys' comments. Maybe I'll calm down. Oh gosh, I got so much. Hi, Norma girl. And this is another thing too, you guys, talking about this. People have been going after Norma girl on Twitter. If you have not been in the situation of losing a child, and I hope nobody, else has to go through this. I don't know what it feels like to lose a child. I'm talking about, I've lost a child, but it was before birth. I'm talking about a child that you've raised. We don't know what that feeling is, you guys. Don't go after Loma girl. She lost her son. She knows the pain. We can't tell her to get over it. If you don't like her, don't follow her. If you want to go after her in defense of KJ, maybe you should reevaluate yourself. I'm just saying that. You guys have got so much to go through. I apologize if I don't get to everybody's comments. At this point, Kim, she is beyond embarrassing. And it's good that Molly Golightly won't even acknowledge her. KJ is making her crazy, lol. Exactly, and that's how we know Katie Joy actually what sets her off. If you don't acknowledge her, she's gonna go harder and harder, and that's exactly what she's doing. Oh, hi Steve. How are you? I don't know Molly, but she sure figured out KJ, so she can't be so dumb, unlike KJ subs. And that's the thing that hurts me, is that KJ subs. I'm not saying anybody needs to unsubscribe from her. Just watch your mental health. Because Katie Joy herself is so, I don't even know what words to use. But just you guys, whoever does subscribe to her, watches her, just watch your mental health. She thrives on negativity. She lives her daily life on negativity. This woman, from what I've seen, doesn't even go outside her house. The last post she made, she said she was on the phone with Miss LATISHA and putting her son to bed. Where the fuck is his quality time? Because she's always, always on some sort of social media. That is my case. Who in their right mind wants to go to nowhere, Minnesota, Minneapolis, maybe, but I don't know. She just needs to learn how to, what's the word I'm looking for? Handle rejection. Shit happens in life. We grown. Do you guys think she asks for a refund on every donation she does? No, I don't think she does. Because let me say this. When she sat on her live, when she was talking about Sophie Long, and she carried on like she was, she can buy two Bentleys, so clearly she got money. She wants to prove to people what a bigger person she is, what a good person she is. Nah, that $1,000 is definitely be claimed back from taxes. Hi, Miss Barbara. Exactly. She always plays victim and will always play the victim. She's back posting the Duggars again, but her views are way down. How much more can people take about the Duggars? Everybody here has moved on with their lives. What's his name? Jim Bob Duggar. Oh God, sorry, my bad. What's his name? Josh Duggar. He's in prison. How much more info can you get from a person that's in prison? He deserves to be where he is. He deserves what's going to happen to him. It's just the way it is. Single white female every time. Amy Duggar, Lindsay Chrisley, Miranda, Derek, etc. I don't know, you guys. I don't know when she's going to stop, but I do know at this point, Katie Joy is trying to hold on to her money bag, basically. She's not doing well. And it's not nice to say that, but because I know she has a lot of legal expenses and you got to maintain that. So, which other way to do it than to cause drama? She continue, exactly. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Go let your leader KJ know, Bonnie. Pretty sure when Molly go live doing the same thing. I didn't watch Molly go live. Molly go live's live today. I've been so busy, as I said, you guys. It's just like this. I agree with. It's so childish when people come up in here. Oh, who's been talking smack? Who has been talking smack? It's just at the end of the day, I can only ask people, Please do not go and send or harass anybody, not even Katie Joy, because you know what? Karma is real. It's going to come back. As they say, third time's a charm. Absolutely, third time is a charm. So it is what it is. I'm not putting any bad luck on her or anything, but that's just the way life goes. You guys, there's so many comments here. I'm sorry I didn't catch your comments. I truly apologize about that. But at the end of the day, as I said, it's all about move on, McCray. Pray, keep praying, you guys, because we serve a mighty God. We truly serve a mighty God. Oh yeah, yeah. I heard a lot about this. The Ronald McDonald wasn't donation, wasn't real. You know, she keeps saying, "Oh, but you can't buy a house with $5,000." Sure, you can't buy a house with $5,000, but that $5,000 is your promise. What somebody can give me the correct term? You know, when you're purchasing a house, you got to give them like a little deposit of. I know now it's gone up to $5,000. So what is that called? Oh man. Oh, hi, Miss Letitia. Let me just get it up this. I'm sure I saw Miss Letitia somewhere. There we go. Hi, Miss Letitia. Miss Letitia, all I can say is just keep your head up. Keep your head held high. Nothing goes. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Molly. I appreciate you. I don't know what else to say. I truly don't know what else to say about this woman. But at the end of the day, you know what? Again, I say it, karma is a bitch. You guys, as I said, that's where I get all my updates from, Miss Molly, and Justice for All. Feel free, go ahead. If you feel there's a time where you can't take it, switch off. That's all you got to do is switch off. But for right now, no, no, Captain D, it's not a down payment. Where was that? Um, I know there's oh, what was here? Hi, Justin. You guys, Justice for All, feel free to go and subscribe. That's where I get my updates from, and that's where last night I saw that this woman was in Vegas. Andrea McCray was in Vegas and giving her daughter instructions on what to do with the younger kid. I couldn't believe my eyes. Wait, I know it's not a, let me ask. There's a term for it, you guys. I know it's not, yeah, you can say like a security deposit. But at the end of the day, earnest money. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Tracy Love got it. That's what it's called. So, Katie Joy, people don't mean that you bought your house. You gave the $5,000 as your earnest money. Thank you so much, Tracy. You're a star. But other than that, you guys just keep, keep faith. Faith. That's all I can say. I'm going to let you guys know. I've been that person like Katie Joy, where my life revolved around drama. I couldn't, it's like every day my mind was, my day started with drama until it took a toll on me. I couldn't live a normal daily life until I had that light bulb go off. You couldn't even look at me and I would lash out on you. The shit that I've been through in my life here in the United States, nobody would believe me. I could write a book until I met a few ladies that actually came into my life and she sat me down and she taught me how to pray. And that's the first time I felt like a different person. I truly felt like a different person. When I say to you guys, the shit that I've been through here is unbelievable. But I would not take a damn thing back because of everything I've gone through in my life. It's made me a stronger person. I hold no resentment to anybody. I'm not hard on myself about anything because all we can do is just move forward. That's all we can do. So all this pettiness and going back and forth, it doesn't pay off. It truly doesn't pay off. And people can say, oh, but you talk about KJ. Yes, I talk about KJ because what KJ is not doing is focusing on what's around her, her son. That's the most important things. We are responsible for protecting our kids. You guys, my kids range from, oh, it's my baby's birthday today. Or should I say, well, yes, it's my baby's birthday. She turned 12 years old. I cannot believe I have no more babies. From 12 years old to my oldest being 25 years old. I've never been without my kids. The only time I have been without my kids was when they turned 15 years old, the older two. And we sent them to South Africa for the summer because we wanted them to see how good they have it here. That's the only time my kids have ever been away from me. Thank you, little mousy girl, I'll tell her. But at the end of the day, it's our responsibility. Our kids are our responsibility. Come hell or high water, my babies come first. No matter they're 25 or 12 years old, they will always come first. But I think and you stand with me, if it's just like you standing washing the dishes, just say a prayer for move on. Or even if it's just to say, Lord, let your will be done. Because praying is such a powerful thing. Amen. Could imagine being without my kids. I just want to die. That's how I feel. You know, you guys, tell you a story. My son, as you guys know, he's in the U.S. Air Force. Okay, when he went to boot camp, I shit you not, I cried for weeks on end. The one day I was driving down, going to downtown, I phoned my mother in South Africa, and I couldn't stop crying because I missed my son so much, and he was only gone for 2 days. 2 days. Good night, Commander. In the Turkey. Oh, Justice Avon, please restore him. Amen. Amen. And that's all we need, you guys. That's all we need is prayers. And it's so powerful. Let me tell you another story. When I said I experienced miracles. When I was pregnant with my second son, I've told this story on my channel before. I was in a head-on collision, and I went through the front windshield, and I was 3 months, nearly 4 months pregnant. I tell you something, adrenaline must have taken over, or something happened. But anyway, long story short, I was airlifted to Galveston Hospital now, which is closed after the thing they had. They were getting ready to take me in to have a DNC done. And just as they were ready to unplug the machine, they got a heartbeat. My son, there was a heartbeat. When he was born, I didn't even see my son for at least 2-3 days because when he was born, they took him and they thought that he had spina bifida. All his insides were out. Never seen him for 3 days. After 3 days, they brought him back. This nurse was like blown away. She was a nurse. Her son played for the Dallas Cowboys. She says, you know, Mrs. Smith, I've never experienced a miracle in my life. We literally saw this child heal in front of us. He has a little hole in the back, just above his butt. He has a hole. that you can actually put something in, but it's closed. But you can actually put something in. And the doctor said, my son will never walk, he'll never play sports, he'll never do anything. My son is a healthy 14-year-old boy today. He is perfect, absolutely perfect. So miracles do happen, and that was just one. Marissa, congratulations. I didn't see. Wait, hold on. Oh, the wife swap episode. I haven't watched that one yet. Exactly. Pray for Lama Girl, you guys. We can't even begin to put ourselves in her situation. We truly can't. Oh, she absolutely contacted Agent Steve. Um, but like I say, you guys, the priority here is Marvon McRae and those babies. For nobody to have noticed or for her to have gotten away with leaving those babies at home alone, she's moving with some luck. She truly is. Oh, wow. My son was born with these bowels on the outside of his body, but he's normal man today. Prayers work. Amen. Amen, you guys. I tell you something, Kimberly, I have so many testimonies. It's like I don't fear anything. I truly don't fear anything. Has KJ kept? Oh, we all need to pray for Agent Steve. Bless his heart for having to be. Oh gosh, you guys, I truly appreciate you. I just want to get that off my shoulders. It's like this woman has so much. I don't even think she can take anybody else living in her brain right now because she is just so full of. Good night, Anne. You are absolutely amazing. Have a wonderful night. But as I said, you guys, I go around my house every day. I'm sure I saw Miss Tamara in my chat here somewhere. If you guys are the praying kind, you have a prayer list, please add Miss Tamara. I'm going to find out. Miss Tamara, if you can let me know if you're still here. She's actually in hospice. And if you guys can say a prayer for her, it would be amazing. There we go. Miss Tamara, you still here? Todd is not going to get her off because didn't Todd say she's the goose that laid the golden egg? So he's left to own his own devices over there in the garage building his guitars. It's like, again, my husband, personally, this is me. He would have said, you know what, chuck this computer in the garbage long ago. He would have said, this is not going to be your career anymore. I will go and get a job while you stay at home and look after the kids because my job, or should I say, their kids' safety is more important than anything else. Amen, Miss Molly. Amen. We are judged only by God, not by strangers. Well, unfortunately, she don't believe in God, so she don't care. Good night, Yama. Hope you have a wonderful night, and you're absolutely gorgeous. You know, oh, thank you, Captain. KD, I appreciate you. But like I say, you guys, let's just keep focused on Mavon. His well-being, what he needs, our prayers. That's the most important thing. If you would like to donate to Miss LATISHA, I will absolutely insert her cash app. I think I actually know it off by heart, so somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. And just remember, you guys, don't just Forget about the noise. Forget about the noise. And also, keep our dear friend, Lama Girl, in your prayers. It's also very hard for her, especially when covering situations like this. I can't even imagine. I just want to give her a whole hug. Miss Letitia, we're here for you. We are praying. We are standing with you in prayer for Marvon to, as Miss Molly says, open your eyes and let the Lord's will be done. You guys, I appreciate you so much. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I will also be inserting Miss Molly. As KJ will say, now I'm kissing her butt, but you know what? Say whatever the fuck you want to say. I don't give a damn. I apologize about my language. You guys, thank you so much. I have a heavy day ahead of me tomorrow. It's already 12 o'clock. I need to go clean my house and get everything situated. No, I do clean my house every day. But before I go to bed, I always clean it again. So that's what it is. Thank you guys once again so much. I love you. You guys mean the world to me. Honestly, you do. You guys are so respectful and you guys are just amazing. Prayers for Mavon. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Please stay safe out there. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and don't forget, make good memories. Bye, guys.